Hey everyone, it's Suzi here, and today we're playing Watcher of Realms. For today's video, we're going to talk about summoning. Should you summon this weekend, or is it a trap? Also, we're going to take a look at the more detailed patch notes that we did get yesterday that dive a little deeper into what is changing and add quite a few things to the list besides what the update content preview had to show. Alright, so first we'll start here. I'm going to read through the update announcement. We already looked at the content preview, which gave a good overview, but there's better details here. So I'm going to try to quickly read through that and see what we think, right? See what the details have to say. So this is an update for the 10th, you know, the typical, pretty much the 11th, really, for most of us not in like Western US or whatever, or South America. Morgan, the Burnt Witch, Awaken 3 adjustment, ultimate curse bombs now inflicted 25% slow and increase 1 extra bomb. So this was done on the Forerunner server already, so some of this stuff might sound familiar if you watched my videos where I talked about that. Tallulah as well. Update: when continuously strengthening allies with Forest Spirit through basic attack, applies attack-based healing to the hero, 1 time every 2 seconds. So, to her, that means? I think that means to her. So she was not healing herself, so this should solve that problem. Fixed an issue where basic attacks sometimes failed to properly enhance allies with Forest Spirit. Li Bu, Flying General, optimized his Bond skill icon. And then added 4 new artifacts: the Mask of Dark Desire, Chaotic Doomblade, Sentinel's Eye, and Cadaver Dagger. We read through those ones yesterday. These are a few exclusive +1 for defenders. The artifact Shadow Gaze is adjusted effect to every 5 seconds. After every 5 attacks, increases attack by up to 20% the last 5 seconds. Stacks up to 2 times. And then artifact Thornheart, effect optimized, now only deals damage to the attacker when taking damage from enemies. Alright, and then Guild War. Season 8 is starting. The attacks per round have been adjusted from 8 to 5. I like that change. With garrison fortification HP reduced accordingly. Overall rewards for each Guild War attack increased. Significantly improved guild coin acquisition. Ooh. Ancient summoning crystal shards are now guaranteed. Updated central keep and defense tower maps for the new season. Updated new season theme, avatar border, and emote rewards. Added new season Demon Soldier Chaos Shaman. The previous Demon Soldier Frostborn Scholar can now be obtained from gear raids. And the Demon Soldier Chaos Shaman periodically grants enhanced basic attack to nearby ground allied demon soldiers. This enhancement effect gains a bonus to demon soldiers with the Mark of Chaos ability. And Guild War Season 7 for Gladiator's Gauntlet. Increased rewards for each Guild War attack. The overall season schedule, server group 5, will start on the 31st. And the preparation phase will go until the 3rd. Server group 6, preparation starts on the 31st, and same thing for the start, but there's a couple days difference in how long it lasts. Alright, balance adjustment increased HP for all demon soldiers while reducing their defense. Added level 3 and level 7 skills for all demon soldiers. What do you mean added level 3? As if they didn't have a level 3 in the middle of everything else? Oh, maybe added to their skill instead of just like a stat boost? And then bug fixed an issue where the faction bonus of the Supreme Arbiter's Lord skill wasn't working in Guild War. Great. They're going to be even better. Optimized individual and public quests. Stages. Added new ultimate trial stages for both the trial of Esotericus and the trial of Watchers, stage 13 through 15, with a drop rate chance for faction exclusive gear. Added new faction trial star rewards. Added 2 new faction trial achievements. Added new quick clear feature to Void Rift. In the quick clear feature, monsters except for certain bosses can auto fight and be automatically defeated. Just save time. Adjusted skill for Nemesis. When claiming rewards, you'll receive extra random amounts of mithril. And then others added a new camp-related achievement, Camp Quartermaster. Added new achievements, Grand Necropolis Vanquisher, Trial Master, and Legend Among Legends. Added new artifact side quests. Added double confirmation when legendary hero stones and unpolished legendary soul stones, or when using them, are used. Optimized Forge interface to display details of available exclusive gear. Alright, that's all the big fancy stuff there. So now let's go on to the should you summon part of this conversation. So I feel like this is a bit of a no-brainer. If you don't have Elowen, should you summon? Yes. 100%, no questions asked, just get her. I don't really feel like there's any reason to say no. No matter who else you have. She's still, like, the best in her role, to my knowledge. And I definitely don't think, like, yeah, if you have Tallulah, is she cool? Sure, she's good, but she's still not Elowen. And Elowen is amazing. Her little spirits that you can manually place make her have, like, it's like having 2 healers instead of 1. Really good hero, and her rage regen globally is super, super helpful. Now, Lynx, should you pull, if you already have Elowen and you're like, well, what about Lynx? Should I get her? So she's definitely debatable. To me, she sounds like a lot of fun and has amazing damage potential. I don't really see why there'd be too much hate for her, except for the appearance is a little bit polarizing. I don't know. She looks kind of cutesy, but then I don't know. It's not the best design, but I like a cute girly character every once in a while. But it's still not my favorite design personally. So I could see that. But also she's not a lynx, she's a fox. Lynx are cats. They're bobcats. Why is her name Lynx when she's a fox? Don't know. But anyway, if you have Yamirit, the ancient exclusive dragon from the unnamed faction, I feel like she is a must get. I feel like the synergy between them is so perfect, with Winter's Bite and Freezing, increasing damage for that, and the way that Yamirit works as well. They're just going to make each other better and be a really, really great duo. So personally, if I had Yamirit on my main account, I'd be wanting her no matter what. But I want her anyway, honestly. Like, you still can pair her with other heroes that freeze. We have Mari, we have Boreas. I think she's really interesting, and I like when they introduced a little bit quirky things that require the right setup for them to do more damage, because not everyone can just be perfect in every area of the game on their own. Some things require synergy. That's the whole point of building a team. So I think she has great potential. I love her kit. I think it sounds fun. Definitely a interesting one to add to our rosters. And especially with the Awakenings, they sound great. I think she sounds like fun, and while the aesthetic might not be for everyone, I think she's a good addition to most people's rosters. And I don't know if she's going to be perfect in something like Guild War, unless you have, like, Yamirit. If you're running, like, Yamirit and a Nora and you add her to the mix, it'd probably be a great combination. Or if you don't have a Nora, I feel like getting her is even more of a no-brainer if you have Yamirit, but not a lot of people have Yamirit. He is a more rare to have hero and a little bit newer, all things considered, for Ancient exclusives. So like, my main account doesn't have Yamirit. I really want him, honestly, now, after playing with him on my free-to-play. But I feel like if you're just a collector and you have most heroes on your account anyway, you should just why not try to get her too? She might come in handy when they increase the Northerner faction trials as well. Having more synergy, more people to freeze and slow down, and she'll have good range as a marksman. I think she's a good option. And if you are a newer player or doing free-to-play challenge like we are, you should be trying to pull to get more copies of Greed. You might be like, but why is Greed here? We get Greed for free. We don't need Greed. We already get him. You want A5 Greed. So Greed's Awakenings are very helpful. Increases basic attacks chance to trigger, adding the magic resistance reduction. That's great. Awaken 3 increases soul reaping stack cap to 5. So this could stack up to 3 times, but then it could stack up to 5 times as far as the extra attack increase goes. And then Awaken 5, Purgatory triggers 2 special effects at the same time. So there's all this extra slow with AoE damage lasting for 8 seconds. And just this extra AoE damage burst is really big. So this is like, you want Awaken 5 Greed if you're really going to use him in Gear Raid 1. So it's a great chance to pull more copies of him. Now, are you going to use the other heroes? Not likely. Maybe if you're desperate in Faction Wars, you'll build them to level 40 or 50 at best, but I can't see taking them to 6-star or 60. Unless I can maybe see Scorch if you don't have the Infernal Fighters or Defenders to drop on the line and slow down the enemies, and you're trying to push that faction trial. I could see building Scorch and maybe building him super tanky, actually, and just having him help to slow things down and maybe kill some stuff along the way. But yeah, I don't know. It's not about the epics, I think, on this banner, except I can't say that because Greed is top tier. And if you want him to be top tier, you really want that Awaken 5. So it's a good day to summon. Now, should you summon on the other stuff? It is not a 2 times plus a 15 times at the same time. So I would not summon Divines unless you have a ton of Divines and you just want to grab these characters and you don't want to use your spirits, or you don't have much spirits or diamonds. If you have a ton, okay, maybe, or you're about to hit a pity, okay. But I try to save the Divines for 2 times events as much as possible because it really makes a bigger impact and you're way more likely to pull a legendary that way. If you're a newer player, this is the hard part. If you're a newer player and you don't have Elowen, you might be better off still pulling on this just to try to get her specifically. But if you do get Elowen, I think you're safe to just pull on these random 2 times events as well for Divines because you just need heroes and it's a good time to try to ensure that you get multiple copies. And then Saturday is a generic Ancient Summoning event, no boosted hero. Now, this is amazing for any newer account, mid-game account that doesn't have a lot of Ancient exclusive lords and Ancient exclusive heroes like Ardea and some of the other fun ones like Jira that have been added to the mix. It's just a good time to just pull and just try to get stuff on your account, and you're not tied into waiting until the perfect hero comes. But if you're at a point like my account where there's only a few specific heroes I really want, then you should not pull this weekend for this banner. I think overall, if you're hunting for specifics, the obvious choice is to wait for the specifics if you can wait. But if you don't have many, there's no reason to wait. Don't, just because you're newer and you know that, oh, Valderon and Praetus and Ingrid, yeah, I gotta get all them. You don't. I mean, you do eventually maybe, but you could get them now. So there's no reason to wait. It might be a while before they come back on banners. Who knows? So go ahead, summon, get heroes on your account, and keep improving your roster. Especially if you're more early game and you don't have a Lunaria or an Eliza or a Raka or Iovar. You want that Piercer Lord. It makes a huge difference. So this could be your chance to grab a Lunaria. You never know. So yeah. Hope you guys have some luck with your summons, and a friendly reminder that Friday I will be going live and I will do 1 W Gold giveaway during my live stream. So make sure you join me for the live stream to enter the giveaway. That will be 1 winner. And I will be live on both YouTube and Twitch. So come join me for summons, and I'll see you in the next one. Or then.